Robin.
And in today's video, I'm going to be making my own hardcover book using this softcover book and 2 of these board canvases. So the first thing I do is open the canvas and put them together using painter's tape. Then, using my scroll saw, I cut them to the shape that I want. Using Elmer's glue, I attach them to my paperback book. Now, I'm using carbon paper and different shapes that I got online of leaves, and I'm going to be cutting them out with my scroll saw. I used 2 shapes of maple leaf and 1 of oak. If you're interested in these leaves, I'm selling them on my website. After I got the leaves cut out, I pushed them out of the book and I had tons of little leaf-shaped papers. And I did have a lot because there was over 200 pages in the book. Here's how the book looks so far. Now I'm going to take some wire that I got at Dollarama and I'm gluing the leaves onto the wire. And I did them on both sides. So I glued the 2 leaves together and then I put them on the wire. And I did that on several wires. Some of them had 2 leaves, some of them had 3, and some of them had 1. Now I also cut out some more leaves, bigger style, and added them to the wire on a live, and I'll link that in the description box below. So I'm just checking where I want my leaves to go, because I want it to look like that the leaves are falling down into the book. So here I am opening the book after I've cut out that last leaf, and here's how it looks inside. Isn't it cool? Then I used this paper in this leather simulated color, and I made a cover for the book just using a glue stick. I'm just flattening out, pressing down so it'll stick. And then I opened up the book to the middle and I took some modeling clay, and just by pressing on it, I pushed it into the holes where I'd cut out the leaves. I did need quite a bit of clay because the holes were pretty deep. And I pushed the clay down into the hole and kind of massaged it in just so it would become easier to use. Then I took this metal wire again and added more leaves. So here you can see I just put some glue on the leaf, added the wire, and put another piece on top. I added 2 more leaves to this wire. Well, 4 leaves. And then I put it in the clay so it would stand up. So I'm just adding some more that I'd already done. And I had also made 2 leaves glued together just to be placed towards the bottom of the book. And here's how it looks. Then I took some coffee and a paintbrush and I proceeded to paint the whole bottom of the book. And using hot glue, I glued up a couple of the pages so it would look old, worn, and used. I really love it because the leaves are falling into the book and it looks so light academia. makes a nice addition to your fall decor. For my next DIY, I used my scroll saw and I cut out 3 egg-shaped rounds. And one of them, I put slits in the middle. When I put them together, it looks like a pumpkin. But I had decided to cut off part of it because it stuck out too far. But once I did, everything went into place very well. Next, I traced some of this pretty paper with the shapes. I cut them out and added them on top. And I had this really pretty pearl bead ribbon. And I decided to add that around the eggs. And for the top, I took the clock piece and just using the X-Acto knife made some slits. I also had this nice ribbon that I made a little stem with, and I just glued that on the top. Then I took some jute twine and I made a little bow at the top of the stem. Here's how it turned out. I think it looks amazing. Not only is it light academia, but I feel like it's also shabby chic. For my next DIY, I had this garland from Christmas time and I decided to cut out the white part and I made it into almost like a bead necklace. Then I took this garden fence, cut out a piece, and glued the beads on top. I had this floral pick that I'd gotten at Dollar Tree recently, and I cut off the flowers and the little pine cone and made a little bouquet. And then using this polka dot ribbon that I'd also gotten at Dollar Tree, I made a little messy bow and I put that at the bottom with a little flower. And here's how it turned out. I think it looks awesome. This video is in collaboration with the Fall Light Academia playlist hosted by Michelle over at Moxie DIY and Java. Check out the playlist and Michelle's link in the description box below. I'm positive that you'll love these light academia fall inspirations. You too can dress up your walls and shelves with this fall inspired style. For an easy tutorial on how to make fall pumpkins that cost under $5, click on the next video.